To craft ceramics, we have to go to the fields for the clay. It's a special clay that we get out of a ditch. We mix it with a little henna, pieces of old broken pots, and water. When the paste gets thick, then we begin to make bowls. We have different kinds and sizes of molds that allow us to make the bowls in any form we want. It's an exhausting job that does not bring in a lot of money. Once they are dry, we cover them with a liquid made out of clay mixed with water and red dye. Then we carry out the firing process. Previously, we would have gone for the wood. We collect it outside of town and we carry it on our heads. We also use dry grass so that it catches fire. Pottery making is an exclusive task for the women who belong to the caste of the blacksmiths.
The caste of the blacksmiths is a very special one within Bambara society and within most traditional African societies. They possess the secrets of iron and fire. Like magicians with powers to make weapons and farming tools to their liking. Blacksmiths and their wives were and are considered an impure caste, but one that is feared and respected as faithful guardians of the pillars of tradition.
Polygamy is not a problem here. Because if you take into account the amount of work, there is no woman who could do it alone. So it is better for a few women to share the home of a man. We do not have any difficulties living with other wives. We help each other mutually. I am not against clitoral excision. And if a girl were to be born tomorrow in our village, we would carry it out. There is nothing wrong with it. On the contrary, it is a tradition that has existed from before I was born. Why should we stop doing it if there are no problems?
Every Monday, Aminata and her friends go to the market in Ségou to sell the ceramics that they have made during the week.
To make pottery, we are divided into 4 groups because we are too many women for just one group. The money that we earn from the sale of the bowls is used to solve personal problems. We also use it to help the most needy members of the group. We do not have a bank account to save our money. Each one of us has her money that she manages with her husband. When there is a family ceremony, we use this money. This is the only activity that we have. There are times when it is profitable and others when it is not.
Women's rights? I wonder if women in Mali have rights. It is true that Mali has signed the international conventions in favor of equality between men and women, but honestly, the situation is different. In Mali, rights are created to suit men. They are the ones that have all the power, and women are behind them. They monopolize everything. That's where we really are. It is true that polygamy is an African reality, but I personally have never been in favor of it. I do not think that the willingness to marry several women and to have so many children is good, especially not for the children who are the ones that suffer most. First of all, there is a lack of affection from the father, since he cannot attend to all his children equally, in spite of the fact that the Quran says it should be that way. But I do not believe that a man can love several women the same. We only have one heart, and a man will always have his favorite, while the rest of the wives suffer. Polygamy only leads to trouble. Excision, or female genital mutilation, has always been taboo. Europeans think that this is a barbaric custom. I don't think that it is barbaric, but I do think that it is harmful to women's health. It makes us sexually useless, which is why I'm against it, not because it is barbaric.
Mais si c'est néfaste pour l'être humain, ça je suis contre.
The women who trade on the river do not sell all their merchandise in Timbuktu, but rather they sell some things that they buy in Bamako along the river, and at the same time buy other products and sell them too.